back to my channel. This sounds so echoey in here. I thought I'd bring Lulu up to the house today because obviously we're moving home next week. And so I thought we'd get her used to the new smells of this house. But look at her, bless her, she just wants me to pick her up. It's like she's a little bit scared or something. This is your new home. What do you think? What do you think? Should we go and have an explore? Chris has got the really fun job of building this storage unit. So we bought this quite a while ago. It is, oh gosh, apparently it's very easy to put together. Is it not?
Not at the moment. Why just slide in together?
There's like 3 sections we bought. It's just from Amazon. I'll overlay an image of what it's going to look like. And I think once you build the first one, the next 2 will be a lot easier, won't they? Because you'll know what you're kind of doing. Yeah. But basically, they're thin enough to be on that wall there, like that, without coming over here. And then they're going to run all the way down to the bottom of our storage room, and we can just fill it up with loads and loads of bits. And then obviously on this wall we're going to be mounting our bikes, like 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom on the wall. So Christmas tree arrived. I don't know if I told you guys that I gave my friend who moved to Mallorca, I gave her our Christmas tree. She kept asking for it and I was like, well, we're kind of going to use it. And then she just kept making me feel bad. So we've got a new one. But to be honest with you, this is from Balsam Hill and it is the most amazing Christmas tree. So I cannot wait to get that up, and it will be going up very, very soon. I didn't show you guys this. So what happened, the plumbers, they did like a water test. They filled the whole system with water, and when they had put the boarding up, someone had put a screw through and had gone through a pipe. So loads of water was coming out when they did the test. Luckily, they found out where it was coming out quite quickly. So they had to cut this whole thing out in here so they could then repair the damage and refit it all. So, you know, but lucky it's now, even though it has been decorated and stuff, they're just gonna pop that back on and then we can just fill around it. But this is actually where a vanity unit's gonna go. The vanity unit is gonna go all the way across here. So that's gonna be hidden, and then obviously we're gonna have tiles up there as well. So it's not gonna be too bad, but obviously it'll be like filled and then rubbed down and repainted. This is what our doors look like in here. This is really what I came in to show you. I love them. I'm really, really pleased with them, and they're really solid doors as well. These aren't fire doors because they're on our bathrooms. They don't have to be fire doors. So I've just been speaking to Ben and he was saying, do we want our handles here, or usually they would put them a metre up, which is here. So I think visually they look better here, but if you have a look at the door, that does mean the handle is super low. So we have gone for it to be up here, which is a metre above. And it actually looks really, really nice. So I can't wait for those handles to go on because they're just going to transform doors. And then obviously they also need painting too. Since last week's video, our tiles downstairs have been laid and grouted and they look absolutely amazing. I've put them on my Instagram quite a few times and loads of you have asked where I got them and what tiles they are. So we went for 90 by 90 centimetres of Portland white. They're from Porcelain Superstore. We've got the same tiles downstairs as we do upstairs in our bathrooms. And then in the bathroom on the shower bit, we have something different. I'll write that on the screen here because I can't quite remember what it's called. So as you can probably hear, it's very echoey in here at the moment. And I think that's just because we have no furniture in our home at all. I'm in the cinema room now, and once we have our sofa in here and our blinds and bits and bobs like that, it's going to really like cozy it up and take away a lot of that echo. So I thought I would just take you around the house, show you what it looks like now, and then yeah, take you through the week and show you the developments that happen. The kitchen was meant to start to be fitted on Wednesday this week, but it's now been pushed back to Friday, but that's okay because, you know, I don't think it's gonna like put a massive delay on like worktops and bits and bobs like that. We do know that when we move back, we're not going to have worktops for about a week because they need to be templated and then they will be installed a week later. So Louis is just going to build us some temporary worktops for the time being, which is absolutely fine. I've got an air fryer, I've got an instant pot, I can just make do. What do you think, Lulu? What do you think of your new home? Chris and I bought this because we didn't want the trades coming in and out and like dirtying the grout. So now obviously they can see the walkway to use when coming in. We now have doors. We had the cut company come in. They came and installed our skirtings, architraves and doors and handles. So the doors still need to be painted, but they're looking great. I'm so happy with them. And I absolutely love the handles we've gone for as well. So yeah, really pleased with that. And I just think they really have started to finish the house off. A lot of the bedrooms, or all of the bedrooms and the rooms downstairs, do not have doors on them yet because they are waiting for the fire doors. But the bathrooms, which are pretty much the main rooms that need doors on, do have them. So this is our downstairs bathroom. The tiler Shane has to come back and just finish off this shower area and grout it, and then the plumbers can start plumbing everything in. We still do not have a staircase. However, it is coming on Monday. That means next week's video, you're gonna see the installation of our stairs. And I think that's just gonna then totally transform this house, because you'll come in, you'll have stairs, and we'll also have a kitchen. So it's actually going to be ready for us to move in. I've just left Lulu downstairs and she's not happy, so I'll quickly do upstairs. So in here is the family bathroom. We had a bit of an issue with the tap that I had ordered because it was too tall. So I had to order a new tap, so it doesn't quite actually go with the rest of our stuff. As you can see, it's like a squared off tap, whereas everything else in our bathrooms are rounded. But it's gonna be fine. We could have actually kept our original tap, the rounded one, but it would have meant that everything would have had to shift forward into the room a bit more. And at the moment, when you walk in, there's loads of space to get to the toilet. But obviously, if everything shifted forward, it would have narrowed the walkway to the toilet. So we decided to just change the tap in the end. In here, Chris has sorted out our tap area, also sorted out the leak that we had in here. So now the plasterboard just needs to be put back in, and we can then get our units fitted. Oh my goodness. So we've literally just had the most stressful morning. So today it is Thursday and Bishop Stone Builders are back at our house concreting our patio. So we had booked a concrete mixer to come, and we had also booked a pump separately to come and like get the concrete round the house and into our patio. And then this morning the pump arrived, everything was going really well. Dom and the others were there ready to like just prepping everything, getting all the hardcore like broken down in our patio. And then I got a call, the concrete's meant to come at like 10:30. I got a call at 9:30 to say that they'd had a power cut at the concrete place and they couldn't get any concrete to us. So we had paid like £250 for this pump that now we couldn't use. So basically for the last hour and a half, I have been on the phone constantly begging companies, like concrete companies, to come and bring us some concrete. And then at Sussex Concrete have now just completely saved the day. They are just going back to the yard now with one of their mixers and are picking up the concrete that we need, and they are coming to deliver it. So we do have to pay the pump people for an extra 2 hours, but it's so much better than what the alternative was for us to just completely lose that 250 quid, and for then Bishop Stone to have to try and come back another day to do the patio instead. So honestly, I feel like earlier I was on the verge of crying. I was stressed, but I feel so much better now. And we've just made some bacon sandwiches and a big flask of tea to bring up to all the guys here at the house to say thanks for waiting and sorry for everything. Right, we have now come to the end of the week. I would say today, throughout the whole build, has probably been one of the most stressful days. So what happened in the end is the truck turned up with the cement and all was going brilliantly, and then we ran out of cement. I mean, I can only really laugh about it because just felt like that was like the final thing today that just made the day worse. But anyway, this has probably been, in the whole build, like the day where most things have gone wrong, and you know, that's not the end of the world. So anyway, what the builders have now done is they have shuttered off a part of the patio, and then tomorrow they're going to come back and they're going to like sand and cement it all. They're going to just mix it up in a mixer and then put it into the patio so that they can like level that bit out. So the majority of the patio is done. I am not going to show you like the end result yet because obviously it hasn't come to the end of the patio being finished, so I just want to wait until next week until I show you exactly what that looks like. But it's looking very good so far, and it has absolutely just transformed the area, to be honest, because obviously when you looked out from the kitchen diner room, all you could see was just rubble, and now if you don't look, if you kind of close this eye, now it's just nice and smooth. So yeah, it's all looking good. So I'm really, really pleased with it and can't wait to show you the end result next week. So yeah, that is the end of this week's video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I promise you next week we're going to have big things happening. We're having the kitchen put in. We're also having the staircase put in because that is being delivered on Monday and it's being installed on Wednesday. So that is going to be a massive, massive development in our house, and it's just going to absolutely transform everything, because at the moment we're obviously going up and down the stairs on a ladder, but soon we'll be using proper stairs. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!